Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you my Nintendo DS and 3DS video game collection. I'll be starting off here with the loose ones and then we'll work our way. Here is Nintendo DS Big Brain Academy. I played this a few times, it wasn't bad. This one is a slow burn. Clubhouse Games. They remade it for the Nintendo Switch, but this one has like so many games in it. This is like the best bang for your buck, and I bought this used for like $2. It was definitely a steal. I recommend this if you are looking for a great game to play on the road or whatever. There's just so many games packed within this cartridge. Definitely worth it. Clubhouse Games is a hidden gem of a game. This one, Super Mario 64 DS, if you are really just needing to play a Super Mario 64 game and you have nothing else but the DS, I guess this would work, but a lot of the graphics are toned down, obviously, and I find it hard to play, especially when I have it on the Switch, like the legit one. I probably wouldn't play this, but a lot of great things about this game is that there's a lot of extra mini games in here, and it's worth it for that at least. So that's Super Mario 64 DS. And here is new Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS, which is a really good game. 2D platformer game that's got some updated graphics. I'd say it's worth it for just your standard classic Super Mario Brothers experience. And here is just your standard kind of crappy copy and paste game show game, Deal or No Deal. It's fun, you know, maybe for a couple rounds, but besides that, it is what it is. And now we are on to the games with the cases. Here's Detective Pikachu for the Nintendo 3DS. It is definitely a decent game, and if you haven't seen the movie, check out the movie as well. And as this is a newer 3DS game, they didn't include the manual, so they have to go online and download it, which is very cheap. That's how it goes back then and today. So here we have Super Mario 3D Land, which was a very fun game to play. Mario leaps into a new dimension. Mario returns to his roots in an all-new adventure in 3D. Classic Mario action with a modern twist. You have a propeller box, boomerang, suit, Tanuki suit, 3D graphics, there's a 3D view, and an extra challenge there. Okay, next one up is Cooking Mama 5 Bon Appetits. I didn't really play this game that much. I was hooked on the very first one when it came out years and years ago, and I bought this just to try to recapture some of that good nostalgia. But I kind of got bored and there was a lot to it, but I'm sure this was still a very, very good game. But like I said, there was a lot of extra stuff. You had to feed kittens, run the burger shop, and beat the clock. Yeah, there was a lot of extra stuff. Next, we've got Brain Age with Sudoku included, which I wound up learning how to play Sudoku with this game. So it's a very useful and really good game. If you want to really test your brain, it's definitely worth it. And it's got a very, very fat instruction booklet as well. So, all right, we got Harvest Moon 3D, The Tale of Two Towns. I didn't play this one that much. It was much like how the Cooking Mama one was. I bought this to capture that nostalgia, and I kind of left my farm in shambles and didn't marry anybody in this town. Have plenty of wives in other Harvest Moon games, but this one I didn't make it that far. Yeah, I'm kind of a tramp. But anyways, here is Pokémon White version. This came out in 2011. Take a look there. Got the instruction booklet. Pokemon Global Link. Yeah. Take a look at the back of the box there, in case y'all want to read it. And we're moving on. Here is Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo 3DS. I got this for my birthday, and I played it a little bit. It was really fun, but I realized if you want to really get the full experience, you got to play it on a Wii U or a Nintendo Switch or something, because it's kind of hard to build levels on such a tiny little 3DS screen, but it was still fairly decent. Next up, I played the hell out of this. This is WarioWare Gold, 300 micro games included. And yeah, it's just like the best of everything that is WarioWare. And I loved it. I loved playing this game. Next up, here is Pokemon Sun. This is the last handheld Pokemon game that I really put any amount of time into. And I had fun playing it, but you know, you're a grown man. You're not 16 or 14 anymore. You can't dump hundreds of hours into a game like you used to. But I really did give a huge go with this game, it was fun. Here is Brain Age 2 with even more training. I think the piano was a new addition, and there were new Sudoku puzzles as well. But yeah, this one also gives you a nice big fat instruction booklet. So there is that. Alright, next up we got Tomogotchi Life. I think this is the last 3DS game I ever bought. I started playing it a little bit, but I don't know. I just kind of got bored. There really wasn't much. It was, you kind of click in and just see what people are doing after you kind of set up personalities or whatever. Yeah, I think it would have been cooler if I played this a few years earlier with my younger brother, but by the time I got it, he was done playing with it, so it is what it is. Next up, we have PES 2011 Pro Evolution Soccer 3D. I'm not a big soccer fan, but, you know, every once in a while I like to dabble. And, yeah, this one was okay. Alright, Ultimate NES Remix. So, they are just stages from retro games that are kind of just, well, remixed. And there are certain challenges and stuff that you could do on here. And yeah, that's what it was, and it was pretty fun. Just a different spin on your old classic Nintendo games. Here we got Pilot Wings Resort. I love Pilot Wings, the original one for Super Nintendo. And this one was pretty fun. You had the classics, the plane, Rocket Belt. So it was pretty fun. Alright, here's another WarioWare game. This is DIY, where you could build your own micro games in here. And this is like how the Pokemon Sun was, where you had to spend a lot of time building and creating your own games. Like, you get really detailed with making your own games in here, which is a really cool and innovative way of going about a video game. So that's what I really do love about Nintendo, is they really do think outside the box quite a bit. So with building your own games, you are given a very thick instruction booklet to show you exactly how to do things. And yeah, so I don't know, whenever I started playing this, like I said, it was very hard to sit down and really devote a lot of time into building your own games. But there are some games that are preloaded, like it says here, you could play right off the bat without having to care about this. But yeah, it was decent. WarioWare DIY. Next, we have Pokémon X. I didn't touch this that much as I wanted to. I think I was playing with a few buddies on this way back in the day, but I fell off very quickly with this game. I never gave this one a fighting chance, really, but yeah. And as I am into Animal Crossing, I got this Happy Home Designer. It's not your classic Animal Crossing game. It's a little different, where you basically just play as a designer and you design other villagers' houses and all that. You can see right there, which is cool because you get a lot of exclusive furniture that you don't get in the regular Animal Crossing game. A little change of pace besides the regular Animal Crossing, so there is that. It is missing the game because it is actually in my Nintendo 3DS right now. Here we have the classic, the very first Animal Crossing game to hit the Nintendo DS. It's Wild World. When did this come out? 2005. So yeah, hot off the heels of the original that came out for the GameCube. And it's got a very thick instruction booklet there. Get ready to start a new life. And yeah, it was just kind of choppy and not as good as the GameCube game, as you could see. But obviously it's for the DS, so what can you really ask for? Needless to say though, I didn't play this one too much. And of course, if you're going to play Animal Crossing on the 3DS, you gotta get Animal Crossing New Leaf. This was like the last Animal Crossing game I really did play with a whole lot of friends. After that, when New Horizons came out, it was basically me and my buddy Paul. But I remember having so many great memories playing this game. But yeah, this is a really solid game. Definitely worth every cent I paid for it. And last but not least, we have The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. And the special thing about this is that it's still sealed. I bought this with all the intentions to play it, and I just never got around to play it. So, I don't know, at this point I might as well just let it stay sealed in the package, because there are so many ways to play this game now. That's the whole intention why I bought it, because I never played it before. And I thought, oh, maybe on the 3DS I'll play it. But nope, here I am, still just haven't played it yet. So that is it for my Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS game collection. Which games did you like from this? And which games don't I have that you think I should get because they are solid gold classics? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching. Take it easy, and peace out.